You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Yes.
We rocking, and we rolling, and we riding. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever in the world you may be. You already know how this goes down. We thank you for being right here on the patio with us. Hey, I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am excited. Yes.
Y'all already know who I am,
now.
but in case you do not, I am King Macmillie, your royal rider. I'm not here by myself. I got the lovely and most talented, extremely gifted Jasmine Denise by my side, and we got a total package in here with us. We got a total package in here with us right here, right now. I mean, it's all about being lights, camera and action. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna be all. We already got the lights, we already got the camera, so it's time to get into that action right after the theme song. Stay tuned. It's the Patio PolitiCz.
Yes.
We hope you stay a while. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like, yeah. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. I said it's right for life. Come in with the shows that you like. We trying to be the best on the mic. DJ playing cuts that you like, yeah. It could be the start of your day, or maybe just the end of your night. But if you're rocking with us, Patio PolitiCz is gonna do you right. Oh, cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life, yeah. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. We hope you stay a while.
Yes, indeed. We do hope you stay a while, because if you don't, just tell them what's going to happen to them.
We're going to take you to the park, and then we're going to make you do a code read.
Oh, man. And it better be Oscar worthy.
Right.
Better be Oscar worthy, because that's what we need. That's what we need. Without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Lights, camera, action. Bring it to the patio. We thank you for being here. He is a host. He is an actor. He is a man of many talents.
Come on now.
Vincent M. Ward. What's going on?
Production, though, man.
What's going on? How you feeling? Thank you for being here. What's
Thank
up?
you for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Feeling all right?
Now.
Feeling gravy? Feeling good? I really do like the color of that
make
polo.
him back here feel good.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's the lights or if it is it teal.
It's money green.
It's money. Ching,
come on
ching.
now.
Yes, sir. Yes. Well, if all is well, you know, we like to open up the patio with a series of questions that we ask every guest that comes on. Okay. And we can't treat you no different. We got to welcome you in here the right way.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
No different from another guest.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your pleasure in life? What is your passion in life? And what is your purpose in life?
My pleasure is to just be happy.
Yeah.
You know, we all go through things, we all fall down, but it's what you do when you get back up.
Absolutely.
You know, my whole thing is, my goal is, I got 14 grandkids, so my goal is to be able to leave a legacy for them.
You said 14?
14 grandkids.
In counting? Or
yeah, it's in counting, because my youngest daughter, she better not be having no kids.
So you got some time before you get 15.
And them two sons, especially the one, he don't know when to stop.
Ain't no stopping them.
So to leave a legacy for them. Put my parents in a position where they don't have to worry. They've always been like foster parents, and they're the type of foster parents who really look out for the kids. It ain't about no check. It's about showing them a better side of life. So putting my parents in a position where they don't have to worry, and make sure I take care of home, which is my wife.
Indeed. Come on. Definitely. Say that one more time. Taking care of what?
Taking care of home.
Which is what?
Which is my wife.
Message.
Come on now, brothers. I heard that.
Come on now, brothers. Let's get it together.
And what was the second one? Because I know the third one was passion.
You got your purpose.
My purpose is to just be an example. Lead by example. one thing about me, ain't nothing phony about me. If I feel some kind of way, I'm gonna let you know.
Absolutely.
But I think we can agree to disagree, but still be respectful. You know
Indeed.
what I mean?
Right.
I just want to be in that position to lead, mentor, teach, preach, inspire. It's never about bragging and boasting with me, because you never know who's watching.
Yeah.
I think I get along with people better that I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, because you never know who's watching you. So, you know, every day that you on social media and acting a fool and all that, you never know, some little kid might be watching and be like, oh man, you know.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to follow him or be like that. And my passion, my purpose is just try to live right. You know, try to live right. Years ago, I thought the way that I would die is a woman would kill me. Because
I used to think that way.
Yeah,
Why?
because I was that guy that my first time on TV was on Jenny Jones. I'm
Okay.
a player and she knows it.
Okay, so you already got a whole audience against you.
Right. Not only that, because sometimes that brings a lot of women to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be like, oh, why is all these women want to mess around with him? You know?
Yeah.
So just leading and just doing right. You know, every day ain't gonna be peaches and cream. But for me, I can only control what I do. You know, so my thing is just try to be a good person, not kissing nobody's butt, you know, but just being a good person. And like I said, leading by example.
What does that do for you personally?
I believe in God.
Okay.
So, you know, even like with my wife, going back, me and my wife dated 4 years long distance. We were married for a year long distance. So, you know, a lot of times people were like, man, you know, you never wanted to cheat. I was like, yeah, I probably could have cheated. You know, that was the old V. But if I'm trying to get to that next level in my life, my wife might not know it or might not see it or might not find out about it. But God sees
Come on
Yeah.
now.
And I can't get to that next level in life doing dirty towards her.
Right.
So, like I said, lead. You know, when somebody see me from my hometown, Dayton, Ohio, I want them to see a totally different person. I used to go in the clubs and it's like, Jenny Jones is in the house. And, you know, for a while there, it was cool. It was cool
Right.
because I was on TV and being known as a player or whatnot. But after a while, it's just like, do I really want to be known as that?
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's my purpose.
And then your passion.
No,
Oh, my passion.
Yeah.
Passion is to be there for other people who I don't know. Like I said, I get a lot of inboxes from people that I don't know. When I first moved here to California, I didn't know who to go talk to about, you know, going to see this person, going to see that person. Because a lot of people aren't who they say they are. You know, a lot of people you see on social media, they're not.
It's a lot of that.
They're not really who they are.
exactly.
You know,
It's
so
facade.
for me, my passion is to be that person that even the people that I don't know can depend on me. You know, for me, it's not no Hollywood, no Hollywood acting, no Hollywood talk, no political talk. What you get is what you see.
Yeah.
And that's the real me. You know, and it's not about look at me. You know, it's about how can we grow together. You know, that's like I asked him, I'm like, how do I even get here? You know, as far as on this show.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, it's just like, all right, they asked me to come, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like we can help each other.
Yes.
We can help each other. It's not about me being here, somebody there. I even hate when people be like, oh, I'm your fan. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, for the simple fact, because you putting me up here and you putting yourself down here.
Yeah.
When we all are right here. We all having problems.
We all human.
going through things.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's my passion, is just to be an example for people.
How do you maintain that spirit being in the industry, surrounded by so many indifferent spirits?
Man, I
Right.
don't even pay that stuff any attention.
No.
I mean, what yesterday, day before yesterday, I'm walking around my house crying. Not because I'm sad, but because I'm thankful.
Thank you.
I'm thankful for the good, the bad, the future, past, and present. So, you know, it's people don't understand just because they see you on TV don't mean you just living a life.
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
now.
Not
You
at
know,
all. Not
I'm
at all.
sitting at home, especially with this strike. wonder, damn, I'm gonna pay for this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
Am I gonna go work Uber, Lyft?
Exactly.
You know, because those bills don't understand there's a strike going on.
Yeah.
Those bills don't understand you don't have something to fall back on. I remember when I first moved out here, somebody asked me, so if you don't make it, what do you have to fall back on? Nothing. Because
That's why I'm gonna make it.
I'm going for what I want. You know, I've always worked at, you know, General Motors and Champ Sports. Shout out to them, because if they wouldn't have fired me, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to y'all
Got
today.
you.
Shout out
Got
to
you.
y'all.
Yeah, GM fired me because I got hurt on the job. Told me not to come back. I had to do something. At that point, I had 2 kids. Champs, I started working at Champ Sports, became the #1 salesman in the district in Dayton, Ohio. They said, we want to train you as an assistant manager, but you have to move to Columbus. Moved to Columbus, became the #1 salesman in the district there. I hadn't thought about no acting or nothing.
Yeah.
One day the general manager came and said, he said, you're doing such a great job in your position. How far you want to take it in the company? Real cool conversation. I was like, hey, man, I would like to have a position like yours one day.
Uh-oh.
2 weeks later, that dude fired me.
Yeah.
Wow. Because he
Fired
thought
me.
you was going to take wow.
And my manager told me, he said, Vince, whatever you said to him, that's why I have to let you go. And he said, if you repeat it, I'll just deny it. I said, I will never put you in that position.
Yeah.
3 weeks after that, I went and saw my very first play, and I was damn near 30 years old. I had never seen a play before.
Wow.
At Living the Dream Theater in Columbus, Ohio, about 20-seat theater. And I sat there and I was like, I can do that. And afterwards, I went to, you know, the actors, and I'm all hyped up, congratulating them. And they was like, you know, how you ever thought about acting? I was like, no. They said, you should come and audition. I was like, really?
Yeah. Is that easy?
What's an audition?
Right, because I'm new to this.
I didn't even know what an audition was.
Right.
But all my life, I've been a competitor from playing basketball. I was pretty good in balling, you know.
What position?
I was actually a center, but I had hops.
Okay.
But, you know, I was really the tallest person on the team. I was a McDonald's All-American nominee with Chris Webber in it.
Okay.
And then I was a dancer in a rap group, and we would open up shows for like MC Hammer, Special Ed, Salt and Pepper.
What? How was that?
Oh, it was great. We was the opening act, the Scrubs.
Yeah.
But we had a
Get the energy
hellified-
right in the building.
Man.
We had a hellified show. I'm 6'4", my dance partner was 6'5". We called ourselves Night and Day. And we used to win every dance contest in the Midwest. So going to the acting, when they said that, it clicked in my mind that I've always been an entertainer.
Yeah.
So if I can do the stuff that I've done in the past, then I can do that.
Exactly.
So I ended up auditioning for that play company, ended up getting a part. And the part that I got was called Mr. Loverman. So Langston Hughes, but it was all about poetry with Langston Hughes. So that part really wasn't that hard for me, you know, because I hadn't tried to live that life my whole life back then. And a couple weeks after that, after I finally joined and got a part, we would tour, and Champs tried to give me my job back, and I told him nope. I found something that I love to do. So my first big break, well, I ended up, you know, booking some more plays and an independent film, but my first big major thing was a movie called Traffic with Michael Douglas that they shot in Ohio. After that, I told my parents I'm moving to LA. And they was like, you don't even know anybody. I was like, I don't care, I'm gone.
I'm gonna meet somebody.
Right. So I ended up moving back to Dayton, worked at the airport, saved my money. But the killer thing about it, when it was time for me to move to California, GM cut me a check for $10,000 telling me not to come back.
Wow.
So everything that we might think is a negative might be a positive to push you into what you really and truly should be doing in life.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
3 years after that, everybody at GM lost their job.
Look how God works.
So, you know, what we might, you know, I'm sitting there thinking about Champs. I'm thinking about, you know, GM. I'm thinking about, you know, I should have went straight to college. I'm thinking about all this stuff, not knowing that he has something bigger for me. And even though I've been in a lot of stuff, I always say I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be.
Exactly.
And I feel like if he would have gave me what I wanted
Immediately.
years ago, I probably would have messed it up.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, every day I'm just like, I never want to question God, but in the same breath, I'm like, man, you know, when is my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, also it's like, man, some people wish they was in the position that I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, having 100-something credits on IMDb.
Right.
Just getting off a tour with Tretch, Big Daddy Kane, Alan Payne, Flex Alexander in the New Jack City play.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to check myself. You know, I have to go in my office and look at the posters and stuff that I have up and be like, man, you doing something with your life.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, when it's time for it to happen, it's gonna happen. My mom always said it's gonna happen all at the same time. So that's what I'm waiting for. And until then, I'm just gonna be patient. If I gotta cry, I'm gonna cry. If I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna pray. But the one thing I'll never do is hate on the next person.
Yeah.
Because everybody gonna post positive stuff on social media. Ain't gonna post what they really going through.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
So it takes courage to do that.
So anybody listening to this, if you're out there and you judging your life by this next person, then you're making a huge mistake. Because there's a lot of people that you see on TV or in movies, and they got 5 or 6 roommates, or they living in a car, or you just never know when somebody's going through. But there's nothing wrong with having roommates. But don't compare your life
to the next person.
To the next person.
Yeah. Perception is out there. It's out there.
You're gonna post the positive stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, I'm sleeping in my car. No, you ain't gonna do that.
You know.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. And I hate when I see my friends or people I know always want to post, yeah, I'm at an audition. Or they're in their trailer, they got the part, they're in their trailer, and they videotaping themselves like, yeah, my hair. It was like,
really? Really?
Look, if you just want to show that you're in a trailer and that you're on set, just say that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't be talking about your damn hair. Nobody looking at your hair. Don't nobody care about your hair. Congratulations, though, but don't.
Right.
Weird flex.
Yeah.
Weird
Exactly.
flex.
Yeah. Or going back to I'm at the audition. Why you posting that when you should be focusing on the audition?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How about you tell us you didn't get the part?
Yeah. Will you tell us that you didn't get the part?
You gonna tell us that?
Or we just gonna wait until the next audition post?
Hey man, I've gotten to a point, I'm in my 50s. So my thing is, if I have something on my heart, it's a way to say it. Because I never want to rub anybody the wrong way.
Yeah.
I never do.
Connotations are important.
But if it's something on my heart, good or bad, I think I should be able to say it. That whole counsel crap, don't nobody give a damn about you trying to counsel me or whoever. Nobody cares. Why you can't speak your mind?
It's like they done forgot about the Fourth Amendment immediately.
Absolutely.
Like what? The freedom of speech.
Right. And if we cool and we adults, why can't we have a conversation? Don't hide behind your computer screen or your text messages.
Yes.
Call me.
Scared of the truth and scared of what's real.
Yeah, call me and let me know how you feel.
Exactly. They don't want that accountability.
Man. It's an open door.
Yeah.
We're going to open the door for these commercial breaks, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get right back here on the patio in just a moment.
Guys, are you sure this is a good idea?
This place is creepy.
Guys, it'll be fun. Got some big plans.
You expect me to cut my hand to bring some vigilante ghost back from his grave? Man, you crazy.
Play the damn game. I saw them die. They were nothing but rag dolls to him. He was relentless. What do you know about Devil Row? The children's ghost story?
Most ghost stories have some basis in truth. The Deadly Night happened right out there.
Jim Michaels?
You are a rascal!
In God's name are you?
I'm gonna take your life as payment in full!
The witch brought him back from the dead to seek his revenge.
Come home! Come home! Devil!
Cursed the bloodline of all involved.
Pa's proud of you.
My bloodline.
Come home to us! I wanted to summon the so-called boogeyman of the South. I just want to play the game. You called for him, and he came!
Some have dubbed him the Luwa, the keeper of the graveyards, the giver of life, and the master of the dead.
yes.
with the Patio PolitiCz.
We rocking, and we.
Come on now.
Here, I'm gonna give you a bell. I see
Come
you
on,
got
we're gonna get Vincent M over here. Like,
yeah, there we go. You can keep it right there. Yeah, there you go. The reward of Mr. Ward here right now is very grand. It's very grand.
Wisdom too.
So much wisdom. I receive everything that you've given, everything that you're going to give, because it's just how it happens within this atmosphere. It's just we never really have a plan. It's always received.
Yes,
and
sir.
just got to be open and take it and accept it for what it is. You spoke about a resume. Quite the resume. If possible, can you run down the resume?
Like I said, I started on Traffic, Ocean's 11, Girlfriends, Bring It Down the House, True Blood, Everybody Hates Chris, Hot in Cleveland, CSI Miami, The Walking Dead,
some shows,
and some movies. But honestly, I've been creating my own stuff too. I'm the type of person, if I see like a lot of travel shows, you never see a black travel host, so I'm creating my own show.
Okay.
We actually started doing it before the pandemic because I love hosting. I think I'm a mixture of Terry Crews and Michael Strahan, only because the height and the build. That's about it. I was actually Terry Crews' personal stand-in for years on Everybody Hates Chris.
Wow.
Really?
And that's how I got so many parts on Everybody Hates Chris. And then I did a couple movies with him. Then he went his way, I went my way. And like my new movie, Devereaux, that's playing on Amazon Prime, starring myself and Tony Todd, a.k.a. Candyman, I got tired of getting killed off on stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why the black man always got to be the one to die
In
for
every movie.
saving a white woman?
Oh,
and that's just
man.
the truth.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
Right.
A lot of fans of The Walking Dead be like, oh, well, at least you died a hero. I didn't want to die a hero.
Like, yeah, why couldn't I not have survived?
Die a hero?
Right. And this is a true story. So on Twitter, this when Twitter was popping, older white man hit me up. And he was like, Vince, I know we don't know each other. He said, but when I saw Tyrese, which is Chad Coleman, another big black guy, he said, when I saw him running through the woods, I knew you were going to die that episode. And I died that episode.
Wow.
And I never would have thought that. And I'm not saying that The Walking Dead is like that, but when people start bringing it to you, because Irony Singleton, a.k.a. T-Dog, when, he was on the show for a while, and then I came, and then he died. Then I was on the show.
It's a cycle.
And then Chad came, and I died. So when it started getting out there that people was feeling that way, they kept Chad on there for a while. And then they bought Tyler Williams, which is Chris from Everybody Hates Chris. They were on the show together for a while, and then eventually, one of them had to die. But I don't understand why do
we have to be the revolving door?
Two alpha males, black males, can't be on there at the same time.
Absolutely.
Now Terry Crews is on the spinoff of the new Walking Dead. So it's been like 4 or 5 people from Everybody Hates Chris that's on the Walking Dead. Or The Wire.
Oh,
because Chad played on The Wire. My boy Brandon was on The Wire, and a couple other people that was on The Wire that's on the Walking Dead.
So just first starting out, did you have the concept of I need an agent, or was it just they let me know about this audition, I figured it out, I did it, I got the part, I'm gonna just do this on my own?
Man, look here. When I was in Ohio, we shot the movie Traffic. I had did a few plays, and I didn't know anything about the industry, nothing. I got out here, true story. I went to the premiere of Traffic. Okay, me and my parents had told everybody that I was in the movie with Michael Douglas. That's how my mom used to say, "Here you with Michael Douglas." And my
You know who Michael Douglas is.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there at the premiere, and my character was called The Face. And I basically stopped Michael Douglas. It's the part when he's looking for his daughter. She got hooked up on drugs. She with the dope boys or whatnot. So Michael Douglas pretty much stops at the light. I confront him. I'm all in his face. I'm going off, what you doing in my hood type thing. He takes off. I'm at the premiere. My heart is thumping out of my chest. I've been waiting because it took like a year for it to come out.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, here we go. I seen him drive. I'm like, here we go.
Here come the scene.
He drove right past me. Drove right past me.
What?
Yeah. So I'm devastated. Not knowing any better.
Yeah. Like,
After
this is
the-
not what... What?
Yeah, right. After the movie, I go
Right.
to the director, Steven Soderbergh, big time director. Mm-hmm. I said, hey man, why y'all cut my part out? He was like, whoa. He was looking around like, where the hell is security at?
He didn't know what was coming.
6'4" and angry. Yeah.
I'm hurt. In the credits, they had me as man on the street, which I still can't believe they kept me in the credits.
Yeah.
Because I had no lines.
Yeah.
So going back, he looking around like, oh, right. And then he can tell I was hurt. I was more hurt than I was mad.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, well, Vince, we went over budget. We had to pay Michael up front. He said, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And I was like, all right. He said, but hey, he said, I'm working on a new movie. And this one, people used to write down numbers. He wrote down a number. He said, give my secretary a call. I'll have a part for you in my new movie called Ocean's 11.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, okay. All right. So here we are at the premiere again.
No.
Yes.
No, not a repeat. Please don't.
Oh, might as well be. So I played security guard number 2, but I had lines.
Yeah.
It's the part when George Clooney and Matt Damon slides down the elevator. Open the doors. They see the 2 guards standing there talking to each other because they had to get past us to get to the to get the money. Slide the gas pellet in. Now I'm talking. Gas pellet comes in. They tie me up. But before the gas pellet comes in, they playing music over my voice. I was like,
Like a montage type thing.
I was like, oh my God.
My whole life.
I know you was furious.
I didn't let him have it. I was like, this would never happen to me again.
Did you bring your family out this time?
No, everybody was still in Ohio.
Wow.
So I was like, this would never happen to me again. So the movie Bring It Down the House with Queen Latifah comes. I got 3 words. Okay. Before you knew it, I had 33 words because I added stuff like a madman. I'm still learning the industry.
Y'all gonna use something.
I'm like, somebody
gonna use something.
I said, I'm going for it.
Y'all can cut 33 words.
But the funny thing about it is, it might have been 13, not 33. It definitely wasn't 3. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm doing too much. So, I went back to how it was supposed to be. But it's too late now because we in shot.
They
so they like,
so you
gotta do the same
you gotta
thing.
keep doing it.
So all of a sudden, I heard cut. So Adam Shankman, he's really, flamboyant. He's hilarious. So he walks up to me. He said, excuse me, Mr. Write Your Own Lines, man. He looking at me like this. We like the way that you wrote it, could you do it like that, please? And he did some kind of snap, and he shot Shane away.
And you sitting there the whole time like, what did I just say?
I'm like, I got him down. And so, long story short, they kept everything that I added because it was funny.
Yeah.
But going back to like when I first got here, I'm thinking, it's about to be on the cracking. I did Traffic. I'm done, independent movies.
Yeah, they know about me. They gonna give me something good.
Man.
Totally different story.
I went to the one bookstore everybody used to go to that closed down on Sunset. And, it got on there, got all these agents and managers' numbers and all this other stuff. I sent out like 80, 90 headshots.
Wow.
2 people called me. Okay. I went to the first one, ended up having a meeting on the same day with both of them. Never had an agent before. I go to the first one. The secretary's like, all right, go ahead, sit down. I'm like,
go ahead, sit down.
Right. You grumpy today?
An hour and something went past. I was
getting restless.
Look, I'm like, I might not know this business. I might be new to it, but I know that ain't right.
Yeah.
Right.
I left up out of there. I went to the second one, and it's like, we like your style. We want to sign you. I said, okay.
good.
That's how I got my first agent. But for me, man, I take chances. I don't know if you guys remember the movie, the show The Wire.
Yes.
So I always wanted to be on The Wire. And it was the last season. And I just happened to be in Baltimore filming this independent film. And I told 3 people, 3 different locations. I said, I'm going to the office. I'm going to the cast director's office. All 3 of them said, don't go there. That woman mean. I'm like, damn.
I done dealt with me.
Right.
Like,
Because you got turned down, don't
Hey, I said, why is everybody saying that? It was, had nothing to do with each other. Never told them about what the other person said or the other person said. I put a little package together. I go in there, I introduce myself to the secretary. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll go tell whatever her name was, Marsha. I go and tell Marsha. She takes my stuff and she goes and she says something to Marsha. All of a sudden, I heard, I don't give a fuck who he is. He don't stop my fucking office, not fucking calling. Secretary comes back out. She's like, I guess you heard that, huh? I'm like, yeah, she's standing right there.
You might as well tell me to my face.
Man, she was like 8 feet away.
I'd have been like, what's her number so I can call her real quick?
So, I was like, I'm sorry I came in unannounced, whatever. I left. But you know what else I left? I left that package there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Take this package.
Hour later, the lady called. She's like, I want you to come in for an audition. I went in for an audition and she apologized. And she said the reason she acts like that because so many people come in her office not prepared and waste her time. She said, she said, I'm gonna let you audition because you have to think this is Baltimore, so there ain't a lot of actors in Baltimore.
Right, exactly.
So then they probably just went in there like, I want to be on The Wire. Read it for me. The cat ran across.
Listen, just put me in the scene where I'm standing off over to the
extra. So she let me audition. I did my thing. She said, I want you to come back for a callback. I come back, it's me and 3 other guys in their 70s. And at this time, I was in my late 30s. I'm like,
oh, I got this. I gotta have this.
No, I didn't think that. My thing is, why you got me in here with all these old men? It was a pastor of a church who was doing money laundering with Professor Joe and I forgot the other guy's name. And so I'm like, oh man, she got me up in here. Did my thing. I ended up getting the part.
Yeah.
And that was probably the first time I cried for getting a part. Because my thing is, if I would have listened to those other people,
you wouldn't, 3 people, because they wasn't prepared.
I would have never even been in that position to get it.
Gotta ask you, what was in that package?
It was just a headshot and my bio. And I think I had put I had a little reel on the DVD at that time. So it was nothing special, but she saw that I was an actor. So, shout out to her. You might have, cussed me out, but, she really didn't cuss me out.
Right.
But I'd rather hear that than not hear anything. So
that was a blessing.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take chances. Only thing they can do is tell you get the F out.
And just the fact that you didn't listen to those 3 that said, because that could have been an opportunity that you missed just by like, oh, well, she mean? Okay, this person said it. Oh, they said it too?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me not.
Did you ever go back to them 3?
One of the people who told me was somebody was on the show. She was on the show.
Was she on the show previously?
Yeah, she was on the show the whole time. Yeah.
She was like, hey, you made it through.
Yeah, right. let me go on through there. And even like going back to Everybody Hates Chris and being Terry Cruz's stand-in, one of the things that we had to do, we had to say the lines. So I was probably the only stand-in that had a stand-in because I told everybody, because I would come be a stand-in, I would go do other shows, But in my mind, I would tell, not in my mind, I would tell the other stand-ins, we're going to do these lines like Terry, like Tashina, like Tyler.
We're going to get in character.
We got to show these people that we're actors and not just stand-ins.
Exactly.
And what happened was when we started doing that, a lot of those, because we had a different director every week, a lot of those directors would go to other shows and they would call Everybody Hates Chris and be like, "Hey, is Vince around? We want I have a part for him on my show." So it's just like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah. What's that?
You stood up for yourself.
What lot I could come on right on down right now?
Exactly.
As soon as I'm done.
And that's, like I said, that's how I got all those different parts on Everybody Hates Chris, because I kept playing all these different characters. Because it was like, even let me even go back a little further. I was a stand-in on Girlfriends, but I can only do stand-in work if the person was tall. So it wasn't like I was there all the time.
Yeah.
And so this one guy who worked behind the scene, he's like, "Hey Vince, I know you ain't here a lot, but I'm going to this new show called Everybody Hates Chris, and a guy named Terry Crews is there, and y'all about to sing hi. He might be a little bigger than you, but you'll get to work more." I was like, "When you going?" "I'm gone." But let me take it back even a little further with Girlfriends. Now, I hadn't been in LA that long. It's down at Central Casting.
Oh, he said
Shout out to Central Casting.
I'm in line. I'm in line, and then these people was walking around. It's like, you guys should come sign up for our call-in service. I'm like, "What's a call-in service?" And it's like, well, you don't have to call and try to find work. We'll call you. I was like, all right, cool. Nothing.
Yeah.
Went across the street. They gave me the rundown, and they was like,
Extra.
"So it'd be $100.
Extras bad. Oh yeah.
I said $100.
Excuse me?
That's right across the street from Central. They already know.
Yeah, they had already took all my information. Now, I was like, "Man, I ain't got $100 to give y'all." And they was like, "Well, we'll keep your information, and then when you have it, just come back." All right. I said, "All right, cool." 3 days later, they called me. It's like, "Have you ever did stand-in work before?" I was like, "Yeah." I ain't even know nothing about no stand-in. They's like, "All right, we want you to report to Paramount for the show called Girlfriends." I'm like, "Girlfriends?" I'm hyped.
It's like, I know what that is. I watched that show.
Hyped. And so I did a good job on there. And Heidi, who was the second AD, she's like, "So you went through Central?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Don't worry about Central. I just call you." So I never had to use the call-in service or ever go back to Central Casting.
Wow.
After you got that first gig.
Yep.
That's a blessed journey.
Yeah, man.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time every single time.
Man. And standing up for yourself too.
Man.
Knowing that it's like, well.
Because a lot of times standing up for yourself ain't going to get you nowhere that you want to be.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly.
I believe in not being a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I should have said this. Or I would.
Right.
No, it's too late. You should have done it then.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it ain't about being arrogant. It ain't about being a butthole. It ain't nothing like that. It's just taking a chance when a chance is there for you to take.
Opportunities are once in a lifetime.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
I mean, you get many different opportunities, but that's what they are. Different opportunities. You never know what that one could lead you to.
I got another story for you. I remember I used to try to hunt down Jacarius Johnson. Jacarius do huge plays, Set It Off, New Jack City, Redemption of a Dog. He does all the big plays. And I remember I used to send him stuff all the time because I love theater. And one day I saw him at church, City of Refuge, and I'm like, I'm going to say something to him.
So,
I go up to him and I was like, "Hey man, I'm Vincent Ward. I send you stuff." He's like, "I know who you are." I was like, "Oh, okay.
Nice to know.
All right.
Okay.
Well, nice meeting you again. All right. Glad to see you in person." So the play Redemption of a Dog came, starring Snoop Dogg, Tamar Braxton, Eric Benet, Lil JJ, Omar Gooding, Demetri McKinney, a few other people came, and my phone just started blowing up. I'm like, "Why's everybody calling me?"
wow.
They's like, "You have to go audition for this play called Redemption of a Dog for a character that's like Suge Knight." I was like, "All right." And he's like, "It was with
I can
Jacarius."
see it.
Yeah. So then Natasha Ward hit me up, the casting director. And she was like, "I need you up here right now." I said, "Is it for that play?" And she's like, "Yeah." She said, "Don't worry about the line. I'll bring you." It was like 400-500 people there.
Wow.
So I'm walking past everybody like,
Y'all
hot.
You hear the murmurs like,
I'm being sad.
Who's this?
So as soon as I walk in, I see Jacarius, and he just says, Okay, go ahead. And I put it down. I killed it. And a lot of those people had never done a play before. And I think I'm, even though they were the star names, I know my star shined bright.
Absolutely.
Especially when you have somebody like Snoop Dogg hit you up and thank you.
Yeah.
Because it was like, sometimes people are a little nervous or scared to say something to them. Just let them do anything. But in theater, you can't have your back to the audience. You can't do this, can't do that.
Positioning is
so it's like,
Theater
look
is
here.
different than film.
Y'all might be who y'all are, but we a team. And I'm not going to come down
for nobody.
If anything, I'm going to bring the thunder so you can come up. And people like Snoop, who I love, man. I love Snoop. He's a team player. He's a leader. And he looked out for us, and he showed us his appreciation.
See?
You know what I mean? And so when the New Jack City play came, I ended up playing, I played Dutter Man. So, I didn't have to audition for Jacarius again. So it was Flex Alexander as Pookie, Alan Payne as G-Money. Flex killed it as Pookie, too. Tretch as Nino Brown, he killed. Everybody killed it. Who else? Big Daddy Kane, he was in it. My man, Tori Hart was in it. Yeah, Tori was in it. Claudette Ortiz from City High, she was in it.
That was a lot of faces.
Yeah. So we did it. We did it. Ice-T came. He loved it. So
I am in awe. Opportunity, man. I tell people all the time, opportunity is one of my favorite words in the dictionary. Like so much can come from it. Even when you're not prepared, always be prepared for opportunity. Like
absolutely,
just one of those on the spot type things.
And be a good person.
Yeah.
I hated General Motors, but General Motors taught me if you ain't on time, you're gonna be fired.
You're gonna be fired.
This industry taught me that you don't come on time, you're gonna be fired. I remember one day on Everybody Hates Chris. I pride myself on being on time. One day on Everybody Hates Chris, the first AD tried to front on me, right? We weren't in the studio. I didn't know we weren't going to be in the studio. I didn't know we were going to be on this street called New York Street. I didn't know. So I get there. I'm like, where everybody at? It's like, New York Street. I'm like, did nobody tell me?
Right.
So I'm zooming down there. I probably get down there maybe 2 minutes late. He's having this message. I mean, he's telling us everybody's like firearms type thing, and this is what we're doing today. So I'm come walking, we're running around there, and this dude in front of everybody says, and look at this guy coming late.
I'm like,
I know you was mad.
That kind of defense.
I looked at him. I said, come here, let me talk to you. No, don't no stand there supposed to say nothing to nobody.
Right.
I said, man, don't you ever do that again. I said, if out of everybody, I'm always on time. You front on me in front of everybody? Oh, no, Vince, it wasn't like that. Dude, what was it?
Right.
What was it?
It
then?
was like that.
It was
the way
exactly like that.
Yeah.
Because everybody looking at me like I'm some damn fool.
That come late all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I can lose my business.
Yeah,
for that.
he apologized, but still, it's just like I need you to with Will and Chris.
Yeah.
Right.
You can only apologize to me on TV.
Yeah.
Don't call me and apologize.
Yeah, because
I need the whole world.
I
need the whole world to hear
did
you
it in front of
apologize.
everybody. I need you to be online in front of everybody.
Ain't no way in the world that would happen to me.
No.
I don't give a damn. Ain't no way. Somebody gonna slap me,
man,
On that-
on national TV on the biggest night of TV. I don't care if I would have got whooped. At least I'm fighting back.
Exactly. Let's hold on to that. Let's take a quick break, y'all. We here with Vince, y'all, on the Patio PolitiCz. We'll be right back.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Vince said that couldn't be me.
Yeah, not at all. We didn't put nobody in the trunk at the beginning of this episode.
I think everybody was saying that.
Yeah, Vince just might was like, go ahead and get in that
He
trunk.
got that quick 2-piece, and then I would have set you over there by your wife.
And he walked away like he was like tough. I would have jumped on his back or something, man.
Has speaking up for yourself ever worked against you at any point?
No, because I think it's a kind of the way it's how you say it.
Delivery.
Yeah, it's the delivery.
And then you do it so respectfully, even though it feels like very intimidating. It's like, come here.
Well, especially if you don't know the person. You know, me and my wife talked about this. We was talking about police brutality, and we were talking about the delivery. I said, by me being a big black bald dude, they gonna automatically be intimidated. Because we were talking about, you know, when people get pulled over, they act a fool sometimes.
Yeah.
Or if you're carrying, and my thing is, if you're carrying a gun, first of all, you already got a little time to get everything together before they get out the car. If you got a gun on you, it's legal. Put it up on the trunk or something. You know, I mean, up on the hood.
Let that be the first, the first thing they see.
Yeah, don't go reaching for anything. Don't give them
any reason.
I'm talking about even if you don't have a gun, if your insurance or your whatever, I already have it out. You know, and we were talking about, my thing is making these dudes feel comfortable so I can go home.
Right.
Because all police officers aren't bad. You know, I got a lot of friends that's police officers. But the ones that's bad, they bad. You know, the other one, like the dude ran over somebody and the other police officers was laughing and stuff. Like, the girl is dead.
Yeah.
So just have your stuff together, have it sitting up there, be polite, you know, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
If you wrong, they can say you wrong.
You get what you get.
They go off your energy.
Right.
You ride. They go, okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hear you cussing me out and all that crap.
I'm just pulling you over because you really ran a red light.
Right.
That's it.
Well, you know, it might have been almost red. No, it was red.
Got all the excuses and the lies already ready. It's like, just go ahead. Yeah,
exactly.
I did it. I know what I did.
You come with that energy.
Yeah.
You want to receive. So
I remember, I always got a story. And I always say, when I
love your stories,
when
though.
I got a story, I always say I got a story. That's my thing. I remember being at home in Dayton. Went to the club, going home about 2:30 in the morning. My dad got 10 on his truck. One of the lights was out. I get pulled over. I ain't got pulled over in who knows how long. He walks to the car, and it's hard to open the door. No. The window went let down. So I was like, officer, I said, I have to open the door because the window does not come down. He said, all right, just do it slow. I did it slow. And he was like, you know, your light is out. I was like, well, this is my dad's truck. I'm visiting from LA. I ain't know anything about the truck. I said, I can't do nothing but apologize. So he looks at me. He said, you came here from LA? I was like, yeah. He's still staring at me. I'm like, oh, what's the hell wrong? He said, are you an actor? I was like, yeah. He said, you're the dude from The Walking Dead. And that's exactly what I did. I just started laughing. He said, y'all heard it was a guy from Dayton on The freaking Walking Dead, and here you are.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah. I said, man, I'm just here visiting my parents, but I said, I'll make sure I have that light, you know, taken care of tomorrow. Right. And I said, do you work tomorrow? He's like, yeah. I said, well, I said, here's my parents' address. Come by, I have something for you. And that was it. And even if he didn't recognize me, which hardly happens, I still would have gave him that same respect.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
Sitting on the window.
Yeah.
Can't let the window down.
He already frustrated.
Right.
And he frustrated even more when he finding out little by little, like, oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but that's how that happened.
That's nothing but God. Like, So with your upbringing, like, how was that? Like, just growing up in a 2-parent home?
Yeah.
And just...
I was just at home. Got home. I had to cut some grass like a madman. It was so bad, I had a contest as I showed everybody how big the yard is. And I had a contest to let people guess how long it takes. And some lady, it was some crazy guess. and estimates. And some lady guessed 3 hours and 40 minutes, and it was 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 16 seconds.
Wow.
And so my parents, I love my parents to death. I go home just to make sure everything is all right with them.
Right.
You know, I was painting, I was cutting grass, I was trimming, carrying stuff, but that's my parents, you know. To this day, I won't, even though I don't cuss a lot, I really don't cuss. I don't say any cuss words around them, even if it's a joke, you know.
Right.
And I don't even drink around them.
Yeah, that's respect.
That's respect,
You know,
definitely.
It's all about respect. And I think a lot of times these kids nowadays don't get it. I got 2 grown-up sons that if they ever need something, my parents is there. But y'all can't go over there and cut no grass. And one of y'all got a lawn service.
That part right there.
Yeah.
You got a lawn service. You did cut down some trees and you painted something, but you charged them.
Yeah.
You charged them. And you want to use their home for your, you know, for your example, you know, your flyer or whatnot. But you charged them.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget you stayed with them?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I was brought up. We had chores.
Yeah.
I had chores.
Yeah. If you didn't
Hey
do
man,
this,
get out there and cut that grass. Get out there and shovel that snow.
ain't no I don't want to. How much you charge? How much you paying?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to call them kids, but kids from 34 down, not you. 34 down, not you.
Not you.
Not you,
37.
You too.
Yeah.
They don't understand the value of hard work.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's like gimme type thing. Gimme? No.
Because it pacifies. Yeah.
And I think the internet, social media is the best and the worst thing ever made because these people feel privileged, and you don't have to be white to be feeling privileged or thinking you deserve
Message.
Come on now.
or thinking you deserve something. You know, like even with my nephew, I bumped heads with my mama. I'm gonna say this. This was last week. I bumped heads with her because I felt like they were giving my nephew an outlet to quit. You want to quit because you ain't starting or you ain't on varsity? No.
It's like, let's run that back.
It's gonna humble you.
If you're a freshman,
yeah.
you still stay on the team and learn.
Yeah, you work. Work to the spot you want.
Man. Yeah. And then my mom was like, well, you know, if he got hard classes right now, he got an F in one of the classes. It's like
you giving him excuses.
It's like, what, Mom?
School just started.
Yes.
I'm like, Ma, check this out. If I would have came at you with these same excuses and these same reasons, would you give me this same advice?
Yeah.
Exactly. And I really think I think like people my age that we had the chores, you know, we had to do this, we had to do that. We respected our elders. We don't have a problem with hard work.
We had no choice.
No choice
We
at
don't
all.
get no option to be on the other
And you
side
didn't
of
just
that.
get what you want. I want this.
Yeah.
Or say, I don't want that.
No.
You gonna eat everything off that plate.
No. You either gonna get a
Even
punishment,
if you don't like
you gonna get a whooping or you get punishment. When I was in school, you got paddles.
Man.
You got a whooping at school.
From everybody. Then get home and still get another one.
Yeah, and then they had this they had this thing called ISS, called in-school suspension, where you had to sit in this little cubby with a desk staring at the wall for the whole.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
I really just give me a paddle, man. It was
I can't talk to nobody. I can't bother
horrible.
nobody. Like, I can't look around.
It had a little
Straight
hole in there.
torture.
People had made them like that's the first glory hole.
You really in isolation.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. You gotta practice meditating.
Yeah.
I done been there, and I still get in trouble while I'm in there because I'm gonna turn around and look around, and I'm gonna stand up and look. I'm gonna throw something like.
I got to use the bathroom 55 times.
Yeah.
Like you just went.
Yeah, but I don't think they think about that stuff, and it's sad. It's very, very sad that these kids be at the point where they say, "I'm gonna cut you off." Okay.
You gonna need me.
Yeah, you gonna need me before I need you, or I'm gonna block you. I don't follow you anyway.
This generation is crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to see you on there acting stupid. I'm embarrassed because it's like you keep getting in trouble, making me look bad.
Yeah.
You know, that's the Walking Dead dude's son out there. I'm like,
out there walking around.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
that,
He's
his own person. Yeah.
33, 34 years old. What's that got to do with me? You got 7 kids. You got 3. What that got to do with me? No.
How is fatherhood just overall, just even being a black man?
It's tough. It's tough because I started off so young. You know what I mean? I had 2 kids in high school. High freaking school, man. So, you know, it's just like I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? Now, today is a lot different, you know, but if I was acting a fool then, no, if I was supposed to be mature then and wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, then okay, you know, it was just like I'm young, you know, that's the excuse.
Yeah, now.
But when you older and you still not doing what you're supposed to do, or it's not, you know, they're not receiving it, then what are you supposed to do?
Right.
Ain't nothing you can do. I'll be the first one to tell you, I go through that right now. You know what I mean? I got 4 kids, and 2 of them was just like, come on, man.
Still a struggle with.
Come on. You know, and then you got the baby mama, you know, for the youngest one.
Ain't making it no better.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, what are you asking me? What do you want me to do? You know, I'm just paying child support for a kid that I don't even get to talk to, which ain't right.
Right.
And, you know, and I ain't ashamed to say it, you know, because I tried.
Yeah, I want to be there.
Yeah, I tried. My oldest daughter, she's doing her thing. She's a teacher. You know, she had 4 kids, well, 3. One of them, rest in peace. I still say 14 grandkids.
Absolutely.
And so it's just like, it's crazy how, once again, people that you don't know listen to you before the people that you do know are supposed to love.
Yeah.
Or supposed to love you. You know, I have to pay for your love? I have to what? Like to kiss your butt for your love? Nah, man.
It's like this where I'm supposed to get it from to start off
when
with.
When you ready,
my structure, my platform.
When you ready to talk like a man and see your faults, let me know. Because I apologize 100 times on stuff that I didn't even do. But you know, I just
to suffice somebody else.
Right. Just want to, you know, and why I got to walk on eggshells around you? Why we can't just have real conversation?
Yeah. Like father and son.
Yeah. Why are you on Facebook talking mess about this, and that? Like you just the daddy of the year.
Right.
When I know the truth. I know the truth. Grandkids old enough to talk.
Right.
And I'm very close with my grandkids.
That's
very
good. And continue to be close with
Most
them.
definitely.
Shoot. These grandbabies be loving their grandparents.
Paw.
Shoot.
When they first started saying that paw, man, so I'm like,
You was kind of shook, huh? You was like,
what you call me? Just call me.
Hold on, I ain't
me
that old.
grandpimping.
How you say grandpimping?
Hey, the grandparents now, they be like, they got their nicknames. Like, call me this, call me that.
and all just things that ain't nowhere close to
When they first
grandma,
started talking, I
grandpa.
was looking around. They said that paw, man. I'm like, ugh.
Because it's like you got to call me something because you got to call it. My dad, grandpa.
Yeah, you gotta,
so you got to call
that's
me
what I call
something
him, because we can't mix up with who we calling and how we calling them. You got to be talking about the same person here.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, man, I like being honest. I like being real. That's it.
It's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
It's nothing better than that.
Exactly.
I mean, and I'm sure every person goes through it. Some people have made it through. But you get into that space where you're just telling so many lies or telling enough lies to where it's just like, it's just too much to keep up with. I don't know who you talking to after I get done talking to you, so I don't know where that lie is going, where it's going to meet me at down the road, and I'm trying to do different things over here. And then, like I said, I tell people all the time, I'm not a liar I used to be.
Right. I got to the point I don't even give a damn no more.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, I know you lying. I ain't fooling with you.
Yeah. So no, I ain't. You stuttering. You stuttering.
And I think one of the biggest lies that come with this industry, as far as your friends and family, is how they support you. You know, they want to brag about you to let people know they know you.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I can't get you to buy I can't get you to rent a $5 movie, but yet you'll post a whole sizzler, a whole flyer on a movie of people that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Why?
Easily.
Yeah.
I don't understand
That's the whole
that.
conversation. Yeah.
Oh, you'll go watch the movies on Tubi because they're free. But the movie that I created, this is my movie. You know, I'm probably the first black dude that created a horror character, a story, and got distribution by Lionsgate. ever. But yet, you can't talk about that.
Can't talk about
because it ain't got the names in there that you know me.
They got Tony Todd in it, but you want? I mean, come on.
But Lionsgate, come on now.
Yeah,
you got a distribution.
Major.
Come on now.
I don't understand the whole support thing, and it makes me mad. You know, oh yeah, that's my boy. I know him.
I
used to have people. True story. I used to have people call me up, dudes I might have played ball with or whatnot.
Hey man,
call me up and have a girl over there be like, hey man, tell her we know each other. Yeah, we know each other. We went to school together. I'm like, that's the lamest thing ever.
Right.
You got to do all of that.
Right.
Off my name.
Yeah. And the thing about it is like, all right, you know I can take your chick now.
Yeah. Save a slice for me.
You looking raggedy as hell.
Yeah.
As hell.
Yes.
You looking just terrible. And you want her to, come on, bro.
Yeah, her attention is now on me. Because she's like, oh, well.
Or people, people we grew up with. Even when I was at home recently, we went to Louisville, Kentucky for a family reunion. And two dudes that I went to school with, that they're brothers. I ain't seen them in a long time. We was always cool. I hit him up. Hey, man, I'm in your city. I want to at least see y'all. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I want to see you. Took him a while to hit me back. He's like, where you staying at? I told him. I was like, yeah, some festival next door to me, to our hotel. Yeah. We supposed to be going to the festival. So they sent me the flyer where they was going to be. I was like, well, when y'all get here, let me know.
Never even showed.
Ain't called, ain't said nothing. Nothing.
It's all talk.
And it's just like, why? And then it's got to sometimes I'd be like, is it me? You know, did I do something? Did I say something? Then I had to check myself, be like, hell no, that's their insecurity.
Right.
Whatever is going on in your life, that's what's going on in your life. Don't think I'm just out here living a life. I'm more humble today than I've been ever.
Yeah.
Because I know this can go away just like that. You know, and I think that's what it really and truly is. People assume something or they ain't happy with their lives, but on their social media, you looking real happy. You just posted your new car on there, so it can't be that.
Absolutely.
So what is it really?
Like there's no balance. Like you could even post that good moment, but what's your caption? What's the story behind it? You know what I'm saying? Show me something more than everything is good.
Right.
Because we human. Everything ain't.
No, it sure the hell ain't.
Everything ain't always good.
You just posted your old Cadillac. It's like,
yeah.
Come on, bro. But you can't come see your boy. You can't come see your boy.
It ain't a whole lot to ask for. Ain't a whole lot to ask for at all. We are receiving rewards right here. It's lights, camera, and action with Vincent. But we got to pay some bills. And, you know, Mika don't like saying that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shanga. She don't like saying paying bills. But we going to pay some bills.
We're going to be right back.
We get back up in here on the patio.
We're going to pick up this money.
Yeah. Receive.
Come on now. Pick up this money on the Patio PolitiCz. We'll be right back.
You play these bad guys. Do you have to go to a whole different place, or do you like playing the bad guy? And is it harder to play the bad guy than it is the good guy?
Nah, you know what? Playing the bad guy is easy. It doesn't even matter if you have talent in this industry. It is literally who you know.
Right.
It's who you know and your reputation. And sometimes your reputation can be trash too. But people know you. And so they're like, okay, well, I know her, so I know. But luckily, my reputation is really good, intact when it comes to the costuming. So people, they know I can be depended on.
I got 12 celebrity Hollywood photographers together, and I did a big calendar per month for sarcoidosis, and we gave away like all the proceeds to sarcoidosis, right?
Welcome to the Bad is Good show. I am Vincent M. Ward. I am the host. Some of the meanest, baddest, craziest villains, men, women, writers, everything are some of the nicest people in the industry once you turn the doggone camera off, man.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Yes, indeed. I like pushing buttons, man. It's so fun. It brings creation out of my mannerisms. Like, let's see what I could do this round, and it's never the same every time. It's never the same. Yeah. It's like
I got a story. We should name that title. I got a story.
I got a
all
story.
His stories. It's a message behind every story.
Every last single one.
Every last one of them.
And this about to be one of the most important ones. To get to the level of where you're at within your own personal space, now being a creator, wanting to do your own films and things of that nature, how did that come about? Like, what pushed you in that direction?
Well, I kind of answered that earlier. Got tired of getting killed off.
Yeah.
Didn't see no black host on there. But I want to... And shouts out to Tyler Perry. People can say what they want to say about him, but that dude's creating jobs for people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to build a studio back at home, bring some movies and television shows.
Ohio Stand Up.
Yeah, OHIO. And just, let people see that, if Vincent did it, I can do it. Because like I said, we're all on the same page, the same level. And it's crazy because a lot of times when I create something, I'm asleep. I am asleep.
Wow.
In your dreams.
I can see the whole movie or whatever while I'm sleeping.
Wow.
And I can hear the voices and see the characters. Of course, all the voices sound like me.
How do you retain?
I just remember it. Just remember.
God.
It's just like the other day flying back from Ohio. Like I told you, me and my wife, we dated long distance, married long distance. And one of the things that I always did is every time she came to LA, I always tried to make it feel like it was the first time, she was here. I always try to make it special. When you're married for a while, it get kind of like stale. You just do stuff to do stuff or whatnot.
Or you just kind of fall in the motion of doing the same old same.
So when I was on the plane, I just woke up and I was like, X marks the spot. And I created a sex game. Well, not really a sex game, a game to bring heat back into the bedroom for couples.
Oh, wow.
Because a lot of times people... it's just like we're in the bed, we do our thing, we go to sleep.
Yeah, no intimacy.
The whole thing is to get out of that bed, to be more adventurous, to show, what got you there, to let the person know, I still know where your spot at.
Yeah.
And that's why I call it X marks the spot. And I start seeing it, you're like, all right, the object is to put an X wherever you want to have sex. But it's a card, it's a game that you ask the questions and you pretty much have to do it.
Yeah.
Do what's on the card type thing. So most of the times my stuff pops up in my head, and that's like it did on the plane. And what's crazy is I had saw this one video, this doctor said most people are more creative when they're on the airplane. I don't know if it's because of the height or whatnot, but this thing popped in my head like in 5 or 10 minutes.
Wow.
And then when I got home, I actually made like a photo, not a photo, but, I created a box. I went to a sex store, started putting stuff in there on how I wanted to look.
Right.
And I think I've always been creative. Even when I was younger, my mom still talk about this. We could have been rich today. Cards, greeting cards. I was like, they should put like, happy birthday in it, a voice and stuff in there. And years later, they started doing it. Taco Bells, even with, you have a soft taco and you put the hard taco in there. So you eat it like that.
Yeah.
I used to always eat it like that.
It's a double deckers is what they call it. Yeah.
And I always wanted to be like Billy D. Williams or the most interesting man with Doseke. I always wanted to be a spokesperson, so I'm trying to create my own vodka or own wine. I started creating my own greeting cards. I want some real greeting cards. I mean, I know we got the lovey-dovey ones, but I want one
give me some true facts. Give me something from the heart.
Right. And I came up with the whole concept like it's my own corner. But to do this stuff, I don't know everything. I need it. I think about Tabitha Brown. Tabitha got all this stuff in Target and all this other stuff. I'm like, who the hell is her team? I need me a team like that of some people who know where I can go get some cards from.
Yeah.
When I went to the sex store, I'm looking on the back of the games and all that of the companies. So it's a lot of stuff that I want to do. Outside of acting, I need my bank account to match my hard work.
It's gonna happen. You gonna do it. You gonna do it. We manifesting it here.
Yeah, so that's why I just keep creating. And my mom told me, she said one day it's gonna hit, and when it hits, everything's gonna hit at the same time.
Absolutely.
So
it's gonna be a knockout blow.
You right, Mom.
Shout out to Virginia Ward.
In creating this list, what's on this list of creations? Everything that you want under the Vincent M. Ward banner. Like, what does that look like?
Shows, TV shows, movies, plays. No ghetto reality shows.
Oh,
it's been enough
you.
of those.
No ghetto reality shows. I'm tired of people thinking, and it's no.
Our people, us.
I'm tired of people being viewed as stars or celebrities because they know how to cuss, fuss, and fight people.
Yeah, absolutely. And that ain't what it really be. Once they say cut,
it takes no talent to do any of that. If anything, you're looking bad. Right. Even with the rappers, when some of these females is just saying anything.
We was
the red chickens. Yeah, all of them. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
I always say, give me a nice beat. I'm gonna start rapping.
It seems like they giving everybody a record deal.
Just to say whatever.
Yeah. Even some years ago, I remember. You remember when you used to leave a voicemail and you had the music playing
in the background?
I created a CD called Eargasms, Don't Talk, Just Listen, which is a CD of erotic poetry. I ain't never did no damn poems, but on this CD, the women kind of love it.
Yeah.
I always tell them, get your candles, get your bubble bath and your wine, and let me take you there.
Yeah.
So once again, that stuff popped in my mind. I had a boy who used to produce. He still produces. He made the music for me. And growing up, me and my old dance partner, we used to always try to make our voice real deep, and we always call it the voice. So when I was doing the CD. That's how it came about.
Yeah.
Do you do voiceover work?
I do voiceover.
Yeah, because you got the voice for it.
I did.
And you hosting, so
I was just on the new NBA 2K.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
They used my face and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
be on
pretty
the lookout
much
for that.
Yeah, it's pretty much me and my son getting into it because I don't like how he put his condiments out for his hot dog business, which was kind of weird. Like, okay, but yeah, some people because if it ain't Miss Pac-Man, Centipede, Galactica, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So some people that sent
take me back to one joystick, two buttons.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, you played an Atari? Hey, whatever. I'll go back that far.
Yeah, so some people had sent it to me, and it was pretty cool. It was cool how the whole concept was because they fly you out to Sacramento, and you got like all these cameras surrounded you, and you got cameras on you. So that was the first time I ever done anything like that. So
motion sensors and everything.
How's the hosting been going for you?
My thing is, I created a show called Conventioning. And people don't realize it's over 13,000 different conventions in the world, from your hair to makeup, clothes, sex. It's a convention for everything. So right before the pandemic, we were filming some and trying to pitch it or whatnot, but it's hard pitching stuff. It really truly is.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna have a deal with a major network with me hosting. And I didn't hear back from him, but it was cool. But the hosting, in due time, it's going to happen because I would quit acting today to be a host.
Yeah.
I would. I probably talk more than your last guest. But I'm passionate about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love to make people smile. I like to make people feel comfortable. You know, with my size, you know, people can be a little
intimidated quick
until I smile or, you know,
oh, he's just
I say
a
something.
gentle giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I really want to get into that. Anthony Bourdain's job would be my dream job. May he rest in peace. I mean, thinking about it, you flying all around the country, you eating the best food, you drinking the best drink, you seeing the best views, and you getting paid.
And you getting paid.
And you ain't got to memorize no lines.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Yeah. Here's the breakdown of the show.
Yeah.
Operate how you wish to. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I even created a show with me and my wife. People seem to love my wife. I'm 6'4" and she's 4'11", so they get a kick out of us looking weird. So, you know, I wanted to be like the Neelys, but, you know, more, you know, masculine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an offset of 6'4", 4'11".
I've always been the type I couldn't date a woman as taller than me. As tall as me.
I just think that's just
and then
I did
you
it
put
once.
heels on. It's just like,
yeah, you really gonna be taller than me. It's like
baby, you 5'10" without no heels. You just put some 6 inches on. I'm only 6'3" and a half.
I remember years ago I kicked it with this chick and she was taller than me, and she was thick. She was stacked. It wasn't no BBL or anything like that. It was all real.
Natural.
And I was scared of her, man. I was, because she was coming on strong. I'm like, I don't know if I can handle this, all of that.
It's a lot. And I'm a lot.
in the packet.
I'm a lot. It's just like, oh, goodness gracious, woman, please. How did you handle that?
Man,
I know you don't walk away from no challenge.
I did what I could do, but
it's inspiring because it really you're portraying and I'm catching it. You don't walk away from not one dream.
No, man.
Not one dream. No matter if you ain't never did it before, ever seen it, ever heard about it, as soon as it hits you and it's retained, it's just like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm gonna do? Wait for somebody? Even like I have I have one manager and 5 agents, you know, LA in the South, New York. What I'm gonna do? Wait for them?
Yeah.
I can't wait for them because some of my ideals they ain't feeling it,
or they don't see the vision. It's not.
They don't see the vision.
Yeah.
They don't see the vision. And then in my mind, I'm like, I need to find somebody who see the vision.
Right.
It's like, because you just sending me out on auditions for stuff that you like. What about the stuff that I need for you to pitch?
Absolutely.
You're like, I'm about to go somewhere else.
It's like, come on, man, come on, man. From the ground up. And it's to be appreciated. It's inspiring. It's definitely inspiring. If there's any other, well, there's plenty other. So talking to y'all out there, all other inspiring actors, hosts, anything, everything within the realm of entertainment, what would be your words of advice to them?
The day you decide to quit may be the day that God decides to bless you. And I got a story for that.
Message. Can you just say that one more time?
The day you decide to quit. Okay, ready? You ready? The day you decide to quit may be the day that God decides to bless you.
Come on now.
Man.
Oh, you want me to say it again? The day that you decide to quit may be the day that God decides to bless you. And the reason why I say that, going back to voiceovers. So I was going on all these auditions for voiceovers. I probably went on about 75, 80 of them. Real talk. So this particular day, and then I had to drive like an hour to get there. So this particular day, I drive there, you sit in there for about another hour. I was fed up. My confidence was going down because it's like I had never booked one. Okay. So I took my phone out. I'm emailing my agent at that time to tell them I'm done.
Leaving. Yeah.
I'm done with voiceovers. I never pushed send. They's like, Vince, come on in. It's your turn. I go in, I do the audition, turn my phone off. I come out. I got a message from the same person that I was just emailing, right? So I'm like, I know I didn't push send.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What is this?
Yeah, so I called them. I was like, what's going on? They was like, we are so happy to tell you that you've booked your first voiceover audition with Donnie McClurkin and Gospel Gold.
Wow.
I was like, what's the odds of that?
Yeah.
Donnie McClurkin, Gospel Gold. All right, God, I ain't never.
Like,
Right,
my fault. My fault.
Yeah, my bad.
That's why
My
I didn't
bad.
press send.
Yeah. And I'm just like, that's why I say the day you decide to quit might be the day that God decide to bless you.
Yeah.
And I was the voice for when he had his own station called Gospel Gold.
Wow.
Now, for all y'all out there, that don't mean turn around and quit right now just to expect something coming in.
Because you're doing it for the wrong reason.
It don't work out that way. It don't work out that way.
And I will tell you this to your listeners. If anybody ever have questions for me, I'm going to give you the real answers. You can hit me on my social media, Vincent M. Ward. But, you know, it might be some answer. It might be an answer that you might not like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm going to keep it real with you. And I think that's one of the biggest problems. People sugarcoat stuff and make it seem like this is easy.
Yeah.
This ain't
It's
easy.
not.
Right.
It's not.
It's not. If it's easy, then you might want to look out because they might want you to do something strange for a little piece of change.
Yeah.
Or they might want you to straddle the fence that you don't want to straddle.
Right, exactly.
Some folks got a price too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
I ain't got one. I'm going to wait patiently.
Exactly.
I am my price.
Right.
It is me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said your Instagram, but if there's any other way that anybody could get in touch with you, where would that be at?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
All Vincent M. Ward.
All Vincent M. Ward.
What the M stand for?
Mackin.
Oh!
Message. Hold
love it.
on. You know I got a story.
Yes, let's have it. Let's have it. I'm down for anything.
So
Back
look
it.
here. I had just moved to LA. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Joined SAG. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right.
I made it.
Yeah. So one day my phone rings and I hear somebody says, "May I speak to Vincent Ward, please?" I'm like, this is in 2000. I said, "Speaking." This is the original Vincent Ward. I'm trying to let you know that you need to change your name or put your initial in or something.
Oh.
I'm like, "Excuse me?" I said, "How did you even get my number?" "Don't worry about how I got your number. Just change your name." And he hangs up on me. Hung up on me. So I called SAG and I'm like, "Who is this Vincent Ward dude calling me?" They was like, "Yeah, we know about it. He's been calling our office." So I think this guy, of course, he was around before me.
Yeah.
I think he might have did something with Star Wars, but he ain't did nothing since.
Yeah.
So that's where the Vincent M. Ward came from.
Wow.
The original called me, yelling at me. And that's just like with Vanessa Williams. You know, everybody say light-skinned Vanessa and dark-skinned Vanessa, but Vanessa L. Williams and Vanessa Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how it's got to be.
Wow.
Have you ever talked to Vincent again? Or was that just a one-time
No,
call?
I would love to see what he's doing. I go on his IMDb and be like, "You ain't
Still nothing.
Oh, you did all that screaming for nothing.
He got to hold on to that one long-lasting
Yeah.
memory. Like, you're not going to take this away from me.
Yeah, SAG called me straight up.
We got to
It's like,
find him.
Yeah.
Hey, original Vincent Ward, come to the patio. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. We might be able to get you into something. We do movies and stuff too, you know?
He might be hanging out with Trump.
Well. Don't come by here.
I heard your last guess.
I'm gonna call in and I'm gonna yell at you. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. You got a lot of stories, and I don't know. Well, yeah, of course I know what it's gonna take. We got to get you back in here. You got more. You got too many stories to tell.
I got stories, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be story time all the way through for another episode. We do panels and things of that nature too. So you're already here. The doors are always open to you. Anything that we can do or be of service of within that, we are here.
You thought it was gonna be different, didn't you?
No. I told him. I said, when you come here, it's gonna be a whole different thing.
Yeah.
I was like, came in here and had a little chow wow.
It's like don't worry.
You gonna be good.
Don't worry, the spirit gonna change.
I tell everybody, you come back here, it's a whole different side.
That's the thing. Like you can never really plan for it because we do our best to plan for it.
But man, when
you
God
get
be
in
moving,
here, that spirit come in here and the conversation get going. You just can't cut that off. You got to be able to be open and receive.
And plus, I ain't that type of person.
Yeah. That ain't me.
I might say what's on my mind.
As you should.
I was defending myself.
It was so great having you.
Man, indeed.
Man,
thank you for
make
coming.
Make sure y'all
and blessing
tap into all his word. Tubi, Amazon, everywhere. Make sure y'all tap in.
Y'all reading the ticker. Y'all see the links in the description.
It's gonna be down there.
And can I tell your guests something?
Indeed.
If you ever want to know what an actor or actress is in, you know where it has a little search thing. You just put their name in it. Everything they're in will pop up.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that though.
No.
Google is your friend.
Yeah. I'm talking about like for the streaming.
For the streaming.
Oh yeah.
For Hulu,
every
Netflix.
single movie will come up. You definitely right.
They have the characters and people. Yeah, they have it.
Before there was a Hulu and a Tubi and all that, I used to do it on Netflix for sure. Because I would see one movie by accident and be like, who is this person? Then I see their name in the credit. I'd be like, let me type their name in and see everything they've been on because I'm about to watch all your movies.
Let me look at their stuff.
And if anybody wondering why we're on strike, I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, the AI stuff. One,
I'm so against.
Two, say you go to work on Monday, right? And you just get paid on Monday.
Yep.
And you don't get paid anymore.
Yeah.
That's how it is with these streaming networks, with Netflix, with Hulu, with all of them. We don't get any residuals from it. And it's not fair. Mm-hmm. And even with like the whole voiceovers, like the game, you get paid one time, but they sell that game
10 times over,
200 million times.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of times people are like, oh man, they making enough money.
Like,
what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So if
companies,
so if you wonder why we're on strike, then that's why.
That's AI.
Yeah.
But the whole thing ain't on strike though. No, you can still
because it's still work out there.
Yeah, you can just some things you still can do.
Like casting, I've been seeing a lot of stuff. So
it's crazy.
Can't wait for the strike to be over though.
Pay the money. Pay up. Treat us well. We give y'all entertainment. That is you can't put a price tag on that. But for as long as we giving y'all entertainment, put a price tag on that.
What was Fat Joe saying? Today's price ain't this.
Today's price ain't yesterday's price. Yeah. Got a new price. You got a new price.
Man.
Vincent M. Ward.
Yes, yes.
The M stand for Mackin. King
Maurice.
Millie. You know what I'm saying? The extremely gifted Jasmine Denise. This is the Patio PolitiCz. Shout outs to all the sponsors. Click all the links. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You know how it goes down every Tuesdays. This is what we do. This is where we at. If you want to join us on the patio, y'all already know how to do that too. But in case you don't, figure it out. Patio PolitiCz, we up out of here live.
We out, y'all.
Peace.
We don't do trends, we trendsetters.